Welcome to Twin Oaks Manor. Today we're gonna make some tombstones. We gotta make stuff. So it's hot. I don't know, maybe 98 in the shade today. Ugh. So one of our first sets we ever built was our graveyard. The graveyard's weak. This, you know, half-inch plywood painted crap tombstones. I don't like them. I hate them. So a while back I got this pretty high density styrofoam here. It's not great, but I think it's going to work just fine. It's 48 inches this way, 60 inches this way. Going to make some really nice, and it's 3 inches thick. Check this out. Good thick tombstones. There's an airplane. All right, now the airplane's gone. While that was passing, here. There's some of our original tombstones. Half-inch ply, stone fleck paint. Considering they stay outside, sorry, all the time, they're starting to weather pretty bad. They're cracking, which kind of looks cool, but I think what I'm going to do is I have a secondary graveyard back in this corner, directly behind you. That's the end of Shite Creek. Shite Creek is our Wild West town, mining town. I'm gonna make a little cowboy graveyard out of these because I assumed that's the kind of crap they would have in the cowboy graveyard. I don't know how big of a cowboy Ned Stark was, but I think he's gonna go over there. So for our cemetery, you can see right over there, up behind that fence, that's the cemetery area. That's where we put our cemetery. And oops, pardon. So that area is going to get new tombstones, these tombstones, but they're not going to be highly detailed. I'm going to make filler tombstones. I want simple shapes, a few nice ones. I'm not going to get all wordy and put like who's buried there, corny stuff. I don't care for that. I have some really nice resin tombstones like this. We probably got over a dozen of these that we've been picking up over the years. And see, this one's got a little in it, kind of neat. But so with a bunch of these nicer resin ones, and they're a little shorter, you know, I got them that range anywhere from 24 inches up to about 36 inches tall. But with a dozen of those, we're going to use those as more of our viewing ones that you can look at and read. Then these will be our fillers to fill in the rest of the graveyard, and I think it's going to be pretty cool. So we're going to lay out tombstones and have a good time. So hang out and watch. Anyway, so you see the pull saw. This is one of my woodworking saws, and it's really sharp. But you see, it gives you a rougher cut, which I'm okay with that. I don't need a hot wire foam cut because these are going to look aged anyway. So I'm going to take some of this off the corner, you know, maybe even scrape it down rough like that, and then probably hit it with the heat gun, melt it down, make it a little firmer, and see what happens, you know. I kind of like that rougher edge look a little bit better. I may sand this and clean this up a little bit, but you know, I don't know, experiment. That's what we're gonna do. It's like haunt science. I'm not really that smart. I just talk like I am. Yeah. I'll get the heat gun, see what happens. It's over here. I'll be right back. Bradford Benford POS 1500 Harbor Freight Special. Actually, it's a Drill Master. I just like Benford better. It's a cool name. Let's see what happens. Gonna pull an Allen Hops. You see me go over all the edges with the heat gun. All right. Method to my madness. Okay. Now, I'll show you. Regular unheat treated styrofoam. You know, it's really soft. You know, you can leave marks in it. This, you get some dents, but squeezing it the same, my fingers don't penetrate. It gives it a little bit tougher skin. And when I go to put paint on it, it'll be really cool. Spray it with lightly spray paint. It'll melt some of it. God. Styrofoam. So, yeah. Look at that. Can't even see it. Yeah, I got a hole in it already. But that looks good. One down. Well, kinda. I'm gonna put some shit in here. Let's put some shit on it. Y'all see this mess back here? All these dogs? Hell, all these ain't even mine. That one's mine. That one over there's mine. Those two runts over there, those are my fuck it. They're my foster grand dogs. My daughter fostered them. They're leaving to New York in 4 days. Because down here in Texas, we have more dogs than we can use. So, we ship them to New York every month and adopt them till you find people in New York because of your outstanding spay and neuter laws. Because, you know, we have irresponsible pet owners down here and they're idiots and breed the piss out of dogs and don't spay and neuter, and there we get stuck with them. So that one, you see this one? I don't know if you can see that one. Check it out. Okay. So that one right there. That one, she's a foster. She's a rescue. They found her running the street. She's skinny, putting weight on her. This moron over here, you see his head poking up. He's a rescue. He was due to be put down on a Friday. My oldest daughter found him and adopted him on Monday and didn't have a place to put him, so we put him here. And then after about 4 months, she wasn't allowed to have him back. He was mine. He's my buddy. He's my haunt dog. Alright, I've traced out the biggest tombstone I think I'm going to make. It is 5 feet tall, Celtic cross design. Let me show you. This is my inspiration right here. This is one of my first tombstones that we made. Simple plywood, still has the pencil marks where I designed it out and drew it out, similar to what's happened here. So just new measurements, and so we're gonna finish cutting out, pull saw, razor blade, and try and decorate it up a little bit today. Well, cutting the Celtic cross out. You can't see jack crap over here, but it was very flat. See, it's very flat. I didn't like that. So, with this idea, I cut down one of my lines here. So you just cut down across this line here, and then cut back into it, like down back this way, and then sanded all this out. And it looks like that. How cool is that, huh? That's gonna look really good when I add detail paint and darken this area and highlight this area. It'll be a lot more three-dimensional than a flat side like that. I really like how that's looking, so we're gonna keep on with that for a little while. Stupid wings. Anyway, keep on with the crap. Ain't really a very good place to film. Got sun in my eye. So, well, welcome to Twin Oaks Manor. There's a fucking airplane above my head. Ain't that some shit? Like take 8, I don't fucking know. Anyway.
Welcome to Twin Oaks Manor. So, you gotta make stuff. You make cool stuff. And, hey! No!
Fucking neighbors over there. Welcome to Twin Oaks Manor. This is take, I don't even know, a lot. So,